Hey, so do you remember that they tried to start our series on the Thursday of 8 p.m. on a day in which the weather started to get crappy at 8 p.m.? Well, I remember that was not fun. It was not fun for the people that showed up. It's not fun for the people that were trying to watch this fucking game. And it certainly was not fun for the few Oklahoma State fans that did actually have to show up because then they had to stay an extra day. It's ridiculous, am I right? Get it together, ESPN. Please, I beg of you. All right. But it's fine. You know what? Whatever. That happened. Well, we moved to Friday, where they just decided to put it at 4 p.m. when it was expected to rain. But, lucky enough for ESPN, they did not have to delay this game again. Unlike basically every other series except for UCLA, Texas, and Tennessee. Pretty much every series, 5 out of the 8, had weather delays. And by comparison, ours was probably the least affected in terms of delay hours. I mean, there was like 4 hours for like two separate games in the Florida Texas Tech series. I don't know what's going on over there, Florida. You need better weather. But no matter. This is a Big 12, Big 12 rivalry. Bring it back up. And these two teams, Nebraska and Oklahoma State, had actually played each other. And unlike the SEC versus SEC matches, this was in non-conference, where we had to go all the way to Oklahoma State, lose in 12 innings, and then go to fucking Tulsa, play 2 games, then go back to Stillwater, beat them in a close game, and then the Sunday game gets canceled out because weather. Gotta love it here. Didn't even bother rescheduling it, even though we had like 20 midweeks open. Nope. I didn't feel like rescheduling it, but whatever. It's fine. The softball gods decided, nope, you're doing it right now, and gave us the 4 seed and gave them a 13 seed. You knew what you were doing. You wanted a good old Big 12 rivalry, and well, you're going to get one version of it. But either way, Nebraska was coming into this game with about as much offensive momentum as a snail. All right, 7 runs in 3 games is not good, especially when you're getting outscored by the teams that at least played 3 games, and you gave up the home run to South Dakota. Not great. Not the greatest. Especially when you get a 1-0 win to push your one score record to 3-4. Yeah, not great. Not great. But hey, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's a brand new week, and the offense, while maybe it's not there, it has shown flashes. Maybe not against this Oklahoma state side, but definitely something. I don't know. Oklahoma State, meanwhile, they cruised through their regional without a goddamn sweat. It felt like they were just cranking it as hard as they could. But it was no matter because they were here. We both got here, and it was a home game for us. Home games for us, I should say. So this should be a somewhat decent advantage, I guess. And the first inning sort of proved that in the Thursday part, where the Oklahoma State didn't necessarily get too much of the offense going, while we at least got a base runner, which was, I know, shocking. Base runners. So rare. But then it ended up turning into funny after we decided to start back up 4 p.m. on a Friday. Like I said, guys, people will show up to these games no matter what time. Stop overthinking this, ESPN. Anyway, so what happens in the first inning? Restart. Well, a 3-run home run A rarity in this day and age for Nebraska, an actual player hitting a home run. And that would be enough. Adding on some other runs, and including an Oklahoma State home run that we just seemingly keep giving up, we win 8-1. Wow, I'm shocked. You scored 8 runs. We could have ended the game in the 5th inning, or no, 6th inning, but no, we blew that. Blew that opportunity. Just, again, the offense was good. There's nothing really to say to the defense other than you're doing perfectly fine. Doing exactly what I expect of you. But no matter, as there would be another game, and Oklahoma State will be looking to at least get some offense going. And, maybe their pitching situation will be better. I mean, they're throwing out the same starting pitcher as yesterday that got shelled, but, I mean, whatever. Games happen like that. They just do. I just watched Shota Imanaga give up 7 earned runs for like the 8th time this year. And, he's still good, right? Right? Yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We just got to hope that they just decide to, I don't know, give up 7 runs in the 5th inning and allow us to win on a run rule. Oh, wait, that is exactly what they did, and we didn't even need a Game 3. This series was somewhat hyped to be a closer battle. A closer battle for a 4v13 than it usually is. Now, in the regular season, that totally makes sense. Because they shut down our offense pretty good in those 2 games. The problem was that apparently that was the advantage of being at home. And, that their defense was non-existent. The trigger for the 7-run inning, somewhere in between, it might have been at the start, was a bobble by the third baseman, not getting to the bag fast enough after said bobble, and then we scored 7 runs, and that was the end of the game. Yeah, and that was right before I entered the stadium of Charles Schwab to watch the baseball team get flogged. Thank God Oregon lost on a walk-off hit by pitch. Cruel irony, ain't it? You missed 2 straight hit by pitch challenges. Fuck you. Anyhow, so we made it to the Women's College World Series for the first time since I was in elementary school. Good Lord, it's been a while. 2013 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, 2013. It's been a long ass time. And now I don't really know if we did a whole lot that last time. I don't think we really needed to, but yeah, we're back. It's surreal a little to see them actually having gone far, and I can, for the most part, ignore baseball. Well, actually, probably not, because these games are, well, let's get to that a bit. How about we make sure that we check all the other regionals? Now, I will talk about the other bracket first before I reveal the next one. So, what did I miss? Oh, yeah, right. It was a funny tidbit about Oklahoma, Mississippi State. When I originally looked at the score, it was like around lunchtime for me, which was like 2 p.m. Central. I saw that Oklahoma had lost their 3rd game, and I was like, wow, they lost? Oh, damn. But then I checked 2 hours later, and I was like, oh no, that was the wrong, the NCAA's website fucked up. What do you mean Oklahoma is getting shut out? They got shut out and lost in a series at home to a pitcher that had never, ever in their collegiate career completed a 7-inning game, according to the commentators. Never had completed a complete game shutout ever on their own. Well done, Mississippi State. Congrats on your first ever Women's College World Series. Get ready to be sacrificed. But on the other end, Florida. On the other end for that, Florida rage quit against Texas Tech. They lost a 2-1 as well. Tennessee, the other team, Tennessee and Georgia, the other two teams that were playing on our Thursday, they actually finished their game. And then Tennessee game ended in Georgia afterwards, which, to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. Tennessee is scary. I would know. But we did much better holding them up when we played them, so suck it, Georgia. And then Texas also struggled with their 5 seed. It could have been a Texas versus A&M. It ended up Texas, Arizona State, and even then Texas still mightily struggled. But how about we look... Oh, that was a bit too loud, sorry. How about we look at the other regional? The regional... I'd say regional because these Women's College World Series breaks into 2 different regionals, basically. How about our regional? Well, we see over here, we have some familiar faces. Nebraska versus Arkansas. Now, Arkansas won their series against Duke. I don't remember who the actual ACC champion was, but they were one. No, it was Florida State. That was the ACC champ. Duke was one of the better Florida ACC teams, but they just were not it for Arkansas. They just weren't. It was one of the many series that had weather delays. And it was pig time. And pig time ruled over, and they will be heading to their first ever Women's College World Series. Which is insane to think about because look how good their men's team. I guess they've kind of ignored softball, I guess. As for the other side, yes, that means we are going to have to play at 8:30 Central again. And I just checked the weather in wherever this place is. Thunderstorms on Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Please... No. Please no. Please go. But anyway. So, about the other bracket. So, UCLA did not have to face Florida State. Because Florida State just lost themselves against UCF. But UCF, in turn, gave up 23 runs. My goodness, they gave up way too many runs and lost that one pretty badly. And then Alabama. Alabama was ranked number 1 overall, despite the fact that they lost the SEC tournament game to Texas, in which Oklahoma entered the SEC tournament number 1. Well, it's clear that they were frauds. Alabama just killed LSU. It's clear that LSU is like one of the teams that just needs to be dropped at this point. They at least made it out of the regional this time. They, didn't fuck around against Virginia Tech, Akron. Those fun teams. So, yeah. But they still are just not good enough. But their bracket is the day bracket for some fucking reason. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. The scheduling just looks off. Oh, their thing is a little... I would like to thank the NCAA for having a little fuck up here. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be here. That's correct. These two need to be switched. I don't know. But we face Arkansas, and then whoever wins faces the winner of this. If we lose, we face whoever the loser of this is. My ideal bracket is that Alabama chokes against UCLA, and then we just face UCLA here. Because You just would rather take the team that you bottled horrendous. You made them bottle horrendously in the Big Ten championship game and in the actual series, than the team that absolutely rolled through for the most part. I guess I don't know. Roll Tide, I guess. um, that's my ideal, and then whatever about the last one. I don't really care who wins out of the other group. I mean, obviously, I would take Mississippi State over the likes of Texas, Tennessee, and Tech. Man, Texas Tech spent like $10 million on their softball roster or something in that ballpark, and they only got a three. I just put two and two together about their season. Good God, that was not fun. Oh, also for whatever reason, the Women's College World Series, like actual games, are played at 7 p.m. I mean, I get it because I think they're playing these games Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Really terrible scheduling, by the way, guys. But okay. But you know what? Whatever. They made it this far. I think they can at least like win this game. They can win this game. Everything else is just whatever. It happens. Just do not go 0-2. That is what I pray for. Just don't go 0-2. I would rather for you to you know, win game, cuz that'd be cool. That would be nice to just win the first game and then not risk dropping out of an 0-2. Because that would be not fun to have the season end on, but in any way, shape, or form, it is still an amazing season for Nebraska softball. And I hope the players know that. And I hope that they know that they are being coached by one of the best to have ever coached. And they are not being coached by assistants that don't know what they're doing. Yes, I'm still very bitter about baseball. Go away. Go away. I don't care. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. We host next week. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay with being a 16 seed and having going up against Arkansas for some fucking reason. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. Okay. But okay, back to softball. Okay. We are going to win it all. Totally. We're just going to go win it. Alabama, there's a reason why no one has talked about them, apparently. Maybe they just aren't it. Arkansas, I mean, it's your first foray. I know it's our third, and probably first since the Super Regionals existed, but we have more experience, right? And then UCLA. But hey, at least we'll get all the Oklahoma fans to be cheering for Jordy. I think. I don't know. Some of them were saying that. At least some of the more positive ones. There are positive Oklahoma fans, if you don't know. All of them just lurk on certain other websites. Not where you most find them, though. But yeah. And yes, I have figured out how to use OBS. Just shut up. Anyhow, that'll do it. This video is long drawn out. And can't wait to see you guys next week for more baseball and softball. Didn't say that last year, that's for sure. See ya.